So, Dog Trainer Rob with another episode, and now I have 3 dogs that I'm going to calorie calculate. Last episode we did Athena. It was a puppy, a growing puppy. So on the calorie calculator, we need to put she had to gain weight and she was very active. Now I'm going to show you 3 other dogs, but they're not a puppy. So we have a 6-year-old dog, which is Charlie. He's a Boston Terrier. We're going to have a 10-year-old dog, a pit bull mix named Quasi. And we're going to have my dog, Tiger Tiberius, who's about 15 years old. Now for the first dog, Charlie, like I said, you need the right equipment. So you're going to have a scale. And our calculations are coming from the Ohio State University for veterinarian practice, right? So they have a very accurate calorie calculator that I integrated into Dog Trainer Rob, and it's free. Anyone can use it to get a base on what your dog's daily calorie count requirement is. So for Charlie, we'll start with him. He's about 6 years old. We put him onto the scale, and when he's on the scale, he weighs about 35 pounds. So he's 6 years old. He's not a young spring chicken, so he's not very active. So as we go through the calorie calculator, his age, his weight, 35, he's neutered. Is he active? No, he's not active, and his body weight is just fine. So when we plug the numbers into the calorie calculator, it's going to come up about 822 calories, okay? So now let's go on to the next dog, which would be Quasi. Quasi is a blue-nosed pit bull. He's about 10 years old. He weighs about 39 pounds. So we go through the calorie calculator. His name, his age, 10, his body weight, 39. And then is he neutered or not neutered? He's neutered. He's not very active. His weight is just fine. When we do the calculations, you're going to see from the calorie calculator that he comes out to about 892 calories. Okay, so that is just a number. If I'm feeding him that number and he's getting skinny, I need to feed more. If he's getting fat, I feed less. Now we go to Tiger. Tiger's 15 years old. That's quite the opposite of a puppy. So Tiger, it's a little bit different when your dog is getting older. Actually, a lot big different. They can't really digest their food that well. So to aid in his digestion, I'm going to recommend everyone Twin Lab Pancreatine, which is a digestive enzyme. So when your dogs are getting older, I put in the digestive enzymes and it helps keep the stool together and they absorb more nutrition from their food. So going forward, let's input into the calorie calculator. We have Tiger, who's 15. He weighs about 74 pounds. He's old, so he's not active. He's sleeping a lot, and he doesn't really need to gain weight. He's not losing weight. He's just right. So when we put it into the calorie calculator, that is about 1,442 calories that he would need a day. Now, I feed Totus Dog, which stands for the total dog. And in their packets, so if I was to feed my pup Tiger an adult packet of Totus food, this has about 1,700 calories. So that's pretty close to what he gets. And this is a pound of food and it's nutrient dense. So my dog will get all of this. Now, it's very good when you're doing nutrition, you need to follow the science. So I would recommend everyone to get a scale. It's going to be a lot easier that way. You can weigh it out into your ounces, into your grams. I'm actually making another video about that. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 dogs that I'm about to feed next for the next video. But I wanted to show you guys how to be familiar with the calorie calculator. And knowing your numbers, you're going to have a much better conversation with your veterinarian. Now, this is Dog Trainer Rob. Any questions, you leave them in the comments section. We'll love to answer them. And have a nice weekend, everyone.